Okay, this is Module 10, Lesson 2. We're going to write equations from verbal descriptions. So if you need to talk out loud to yourself as you're doing this, I would suggest doing that because verbal descriptions, that means we're reading to say them out loud. So Miss Smith tutors students in mathematics. Her rate is shown. How much does Miss Smith earn tutoring for any number of hours? So her tutoring rate is $22.50 per hour. We're going to identify the independent and dependent variables. Let X represent the number of hours Miss Smith tutors. Let Y represent the number of dollars per hour Miss Smith earns for her tutoring. So the independent variable is going to be the number of hours because the number of hours determines how much money you get paid, which is Y, the dependent variable. So let's take a look down here. We're going to write an equation to represent the situation. We are going to be taking, okay, so right here it says Miss Smith's total earnings in dollars, and we're just going to bring that straight down, and they filled this part in for you already. The number of hours spent tutoring, that is our independent variable, so we're going to put an X here. And then Miss Smith's total earning in dollars, we said that with Y. So we have Y equals, and then we're just going to drop this down. So I have $22.50 times X. And to put that together in an equation, all you have to do is take Y equals $22.50 X. If you want to drop that 0, you can drop that 0. We're going to go to the orchestra question next, right here. An orchestra will give a concert. There are 1,500 seats in the concert hall. Some tickets have been sold. How many tickets remain? Identify the independent and dependent variables. So we're going to let X represent the number of tickets sold. Y represents the number of tickets that remain. And I will tell you right now, X is always going to be the independent. Y is going to be the dependent. That's just how they set them up. So we're going to write and solve an equation represent the situation. We're always going to start with Y equals. There are 1,500 seats. And remain, that means we're going to be subtracting X. So we're going to solve this. And we can only solve it when we get this right here. So far, this many have been sold. So we're going to plug in 847 there. So I have Y equals 1,500 minus 847. So Y equals 653. And we're labeling it with tickets. Okay, let's head on down here to the bottom. Jimmy will earn D dollars mowing lawns this weekend. He will put the money in the box in which he keeps his earnings. So let's look at A. Jimmy already has $75 in the box. We're going to write an equation to represent the amount of money, M, in dollars that will be in the box after this weekend. So let's take a look, and we're going to get this one done. So we're going to start with our equation. And let's pick out our key things that we need. He already has $75 in his box. We have D up here. And we want to figure out the amount that he will have, the amount of money in dollars that will be in the box after this weekend. So this amount depends on that. So I'm going to do M equals, I have 75, and then I'll add the money that he gets. So 75 plus D. I'm then going to take 189. That's how much he earned. So we're going to put that in for D. So I have M equals 75 plus 189. And that will give us the amount he's going to have in his box. Make sure we label it. Is $264. Just make sure you see. Okay. And then our next one. The book that Erica is about to start reading is P pages long. She plans on reading 40 pages each day. We're going to write an equation to find the number of days, which is D, that it will take Erica to complete the book. So the days depend on how much she reads each day. So I have D equals, and I'm going to take the amount of pages and I'm dividing it by 40. And then on here we're going to put 720 in. So D equals 720 divided by 40. And D equals 720 divided by 40 will give us 18, and our label is days. Now we're going to get started on check understanding next.